Hey guys, welcome back to Rewatch Movie. I am Mike. Thanks for taking a moment of your day to spend it with me. Today we are reviewing Beast, which in my mind I've called Prey 1,000 goddamn times. So if I do that during this review, you better not say anything about the comments or I'll come over your house and I'll eat you like a fucking lion. And I'll eat all the leftover lasagna in your fridge that I know you've been looking forward to eating. Because I fucking love lasagna, okay? And I like it better when someone else makes it. I cannot believe that this director somehow took a movie that in the trailer says to me, bad CGI lion fights Idris Elba in movie we've seen 22 goddamn times, and turns it into amazingly well done CGI lions makes me shit pants. And Idris Elba still rules, by the way, because he does. I love this movie, man. And I don't like to be hyperbolic about movies and stuff, but this one just floored me because I just, it's partly expectations. Like I didn't expect anything. And I had such a good time watching this, man. And to be fair, full frontal male nudity, all honesty. I watched this in like one of those D-box theaters with like the huge seats and the gigantic screen. And it was loud as fuck. So it was like the perfect possible setting to watch this movie in. So I'm sure that helps a little bit. But I mean, Beast is everything it's cracked up to be and then like a shit ton more. Number one, it's short and it's to the point. You know, and it's exciting the entire movie. You're not bored for a second. And it's just as much about a dad trying to reconnect with his two kids as it is about a big fucking lion trying to eat them. But they never take away from the big fucking lion to tell that story. While his dad's going through the things that he's going through to protect his children, that story kind of folds itself in and it works really well. And it doesn't go super deep, but it adds enough layer to this that it's not some just dumb fucking big CGI lion coming to eat your mouth. And also his friendship with Sharlto Copley, who in my opinion, this is Sharlto Copley's best role. I don't know if you could say it's his best role, but it's my favorite role that he's done. Because typically in the stuff that Copley's been in, it's been, for better or worse, he's been kind of a clownish, eat the scenery sort of character. And here he gets to play kind of a sincere individual who has a few layers to him, which I really liked what he did with this role. It was kind of understated. And again, nothing crazy. There's nothing Oscar winning here, but he did a great job and I enjoyed his role in this. And I just fucking love Idris Elba and everything, like I said. So those things are great about the movie, but let's talk about the lion. I'm about to contradict myself. I'll probably do both. If there's one thing you can count on, it's me pleasuring myself. But I'm going to contradict myself first. When it comes to Prey, I just said when I reviewed Prey that I thought the CGI animals were appallingly bad. And I said in that review, I said, hey, why don't you just use real animals for certain scenes? You know, they've been doing it since the beginning of time. Jean-Claude Van Damme fucking knocked out a rattlesnake with his fist. I don't know if that really happened or not, but they still use the rattlesnake. I'm going to contradict myself directly and say it right now that I don't even know if you can use lions anymore. But if you could, I'm still glad they didn't, which is directly contradicted to what I said before. And here's why, because the CG fucking ruled. I don't know why the trailer doesn't encapsulate it. I really don't, because it just looked kind of corny in the trailer. But in the theater, the way that they use this lion, and I'm saying Marvel movies should take note of this shit. Everybody should take note of this shit, because it's goddamn gorgeous. They use the scenery in the sun to kind of blend the tiger in a beautiful way. The sun literally goes through that fucker's hair, and the way that he looks, it's just, it's so believable. And even when he's climbing on top of a car, you know, it just looks amazing. Nothing looks as great as fucking like Jaws looks, but it reminds me of the moment when Jaws pops out of the water, you know? I'm not saying it's that moment. Almost nothing is that moment. But I did think of that when watching this, because I was like, oh my God, I'm actually kind of scared right now. Like, it freaked me the fuck out. And the loudness of the line really gets you too. There's a jump scare in this movie, you guys. I'm not shitting you. I went to see this by myself. Don't feel bad for me. I like to see movies by myself, all right? You should too. It's a nice therapeutic thing. Have you done that, by the way? How do you feel about it? I always enjoy asking people that, because everybody's different about that. Anyways, by myself in the movie theater, there's like 8-9 people there. I don't expect anybody to watch this video because I don't think the box office is going to be great for Beast, but there's one jump scare that happens. And it got me. It was one of the best jump scares I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know if everybody else will feel this way, but sometimes it just catches your brain at the right moment. But I about shit pants. I yelped in the theater. I actually said I put this on Twitter. I said a combination of goddamn it and fuck. It was like, goddamn it, oh fuck, come on, shit. And I was like, geez. I was angry. It was one of those jump scares that makes you mad. It's not pointless. It's not like a cat jumping out from behind a tree. Something actually happens. But man, did it get me. They fucking rope-a-dope my asshole on that one. It was awesome. I hated it, and I checked my heart afterwards, but it was awesome. But there's multiple moments in this movie where your butthole gets tight. I mean, you were on the edge of your seat, and it's so loud and it's so intense and it flows so well. I mean, it's a ride. It's a ride of a movie, and it doesn't feel like it's trying to make you feel like you're on a ride, if that makes sense. It feels very sincere in its scares and what it's doing. It never just it. I don't know. It has a seriousness to it while you're on this fucking wild Mr. Toad's Wild Ride that I really appreciated about Beast. And you care about the family. There is a couple characters who do stupid stuff, mainly the two kids. But then you think about it and you go, honestly, I don't know if kids wouldn't react that way in this situation. Also, you never know how people will react in these situations. So it's a little hard to say when it comes to kids and they do something stupid. It's like, I don't know. When the lion's super close up, and they give you the money shots. You know what I'm saying? It sounds fucked up when I'm talking about animals. But when they do give you the money shot, you could tell it's CG. Absolutely. I mean, it's nothing, the eye naturally sees that. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the things I've always hated about CG is no matter how good it is. Now, I think I read somewhere that the eye automatically catches it no matter what. Like somehow it's not real. And when it's super up close, you can tell it's CG, but it's still really, really well done. But when it's far away, I mean, you have to go, oh, fuck, that really does look real. Like, I mean, it looks goddamn real. And the movie hinged on that working, and I just didn't think that was going to work, and it did. And then it was loud, and it was scary, and it was intense, and it's a survival movie. They put them in intense, horrifying situations where one domino falls, things get worse and worse and worse as it goes on. And then there's an action scene at the end of it it's so well filmed. I mean, I'm like sitting there going, I don't believe this. I don't believe that this could happen, but I don't really give a shit because this is fucking awesome. And maybe it could happen. Who knows? It's a badass action scene that takes place that I did not expect for them to go there with. Something happens and you kind of think, well, I can't say that because that's a spoiler, but it goes that extra distance. When you think it's done, it keeps going and goes more. Much like a Jaws or something would. But there's one particular scene that is so action-packed and edge of your seat. And I'm thinking, I don't know what's going to happen here. Really, this could be a really tragic ending, or this could be a survival situation happening with this one character in this one moment, and it's fucking intense, man. It's super intense, and I gotta say, I was happy with how they wrapped it up. I was happy with the ending. I'm gonna give Beast a strong 8.5. It is gonna be, I think, in my top 5 films of the year so far. And again, I hate to be hyperbolic about films, but this one just hit, man. This one is just fucking, it was a goddamn ride, and it's so rewatchable to me. And it's just beautiful to look at. The direction and the way that they shoot it. Every shot is pretty to look at. Every single shot of cinematography is pretty to look at. And the way they move with the camera, it feels like, that they're not, but it feels like one of those one-take shots all the way through the film. I thought it was masterfully directed. I thought the camera work was fucking masterful. It's a beautiful film to look at. It's a fun film to watch. It's got a little bit of heart in it. It's got characters you care about. It's the whole fucking package, man. It's an 8. I mean, fuck it, I'm going to give it a 9. The more and more I talk about it, I don't give a shit. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to do it. I'll do it. I'll take my fucking pants off. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do that, YouTube. Calm down. Calm down. I won't do that. But I will give this movie a 9 out of 10. I fucking loved it. Comment down below, what's your favorite animal attack movie? And also, please go see Beast. Go see it in a theater, the loudest fucking biggest screen you can find it on. I totally recommend this one. I'm hyped about it because I didn't expect to be. And also, we're live tonight, 8 p.m. We're doing a Q&A. All the Halloween Inn stuff you guys want to talk about, whatever y'all want to talk about. And also after that, we're doing Friday Night Fights, but a special version of Friday Night Fights where you guys pick what you want to talk, like you want to see Terminator versus RoboCop, whatever the fuck. You want to see who would win in a fight between James Bond and Batman. I don't give a shit. Put it in the comments below. We'll pick the best ones and then we'll all vote on them. Friday Night Fights, but it's you guys are picking the fucking round. So it's going to be a good time. I love your all's fucking faces. Thank you all so much for watching this. The music videos, the movie reviews don't ever do that well on our channel because people want to see the updates and stuff like that. And I get that, but you guys who watch the reviews, they're maybe my favorite thing to do. So I'm really glad that you guys do, and I really appreciate it. I hope you keep doing it. I love your all's fucking faces. Have an amazing goddamn weekend, and we'll see you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. What are you going to do on October 31st?
What are you going to do on October 31st?
Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you want to know about the darkness?
I said, God damn.
Some people don't know the darkness that goes inside their hearts.
I said, God